accent.
Are we doing the accent?
Are you doing the accent?
I thought I was doing the accent.
How are you?
How are ye?
You sound Irish? You've gone all Irish on me?
Hello, Fat Madonna.
Hey dolls, it's me, Wilma Fingerdoo, with the Fingerdoo review of RuPaul's Drag Race UK Season 7, Episode 7.
Gasp.
And I am here with the lovely, illegitimate drag daughter of mine, Ms. Wilhelmina Boxfarts. How are you, Wilhelmina?
I'm fabulous, Wilma. How are you?
I'm fantastic. You look gorgeous.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You were sitting next to me.
Oh! And somehow I'm still gorgeous. I don't understand.
True.
Normally you lower the bar, but not this time. Probably because you're usually drinking at the bar. I just don't know. So, this was an episode.
It was an episode, and we're only reviewing one single episode.
Oh, I know.
This
After the 6-episode marathon,
I
never
feel like
again.
we have all the time in the world
I
now.
know. Chatty. I actually quite enjoyed this episode. I thought this was fun.
This was a fun episode. Yeah.
Yeah.
Except for, well, we'll get to it, the reading challenge. But we're getting ahead of ourselves.
Yes. So the queens congratulated Page 3 on finally getting a badge. Now we can just shut her the heck up. And Elle got her second badge. Very exciting.
Dose.
Yeah, and of course, Sally TM. They all had a tearful goodbye to Ms. TM.
Tearful goodbye to Sally TM, which was only slightly ruined by Celexa constantly fondling her overly large breasts.
I think that's how she expresses emotion.
I didn't really
Or
notice
milk.
it.
I wasn't really paying attention. Something's getting expressed, and I'm not quite sure what it is. The other thing that she expressed was a desire to know if anyone was surprised that she didn't lip sync.
Yes, and then Bonnie and Clyde put her hand up, and then Celexa felt some sort of way about asking for an opinion and then getting an opinion.
If you don't want to hear an opinion, don't ask.
Don't ask.
Yeah, if you want people to tell you how great you were, say, how great was I?
How
and
amazing.
leave it at that.
Yeah.
But no, she didn't. And God bless Bonnie Ann for letting her know exactly which way her bread is buttered.
She wasn't rude about it.
I couldn't tell if that affected Celexa, but she still had her support breasts, so I feel like she got through it okay.
Her emotional support breasts.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Well,
Well, just the left one. Just the left one.
Maybe it's like playing wine glasses. If you go around the nipple long enough, you get some beautiful sounds out of it.
Oh, you said beautiful sound. Oh, sorry. This week we had a mini challenge. I was so excited for that. Ruth showed up, and she'd opened the library.
The library is open.
I'm always excited for a reading challenge, especially with the Brits, because they're just very, very clever normally.
Normally, this was a very underwhelming reading challenge.
Yes.
I was shocked when Bones said, well, I prepared, I'm going to do this, and I'm going to throw it down. I'm like, oh, well, whatever, Bones.
Whatever.
And then Bones was the funniest one.
The funniest.
By far, if only for that joke about Katrin Feelings being a fridge.
Yeah. I would have picked Katrin Feelings to be the winner, and God, she bit some hard, chalky road.
She bit a bit of hard cheese. There was a lot of very hard cheeses.
Yeah. For her to nibble on.
Parmigiano Reggiano. and the like.
Yes, all of it. In fact, I don't think anyone really did well. I don't... I always know they did well if I remember the burn they gave, and I don't really remember anybody's burn.
Well, with a lot of them, they were only showing us one joke.
Per
I was like,
queen,
oh,
yeah.
Was that your best one that they're showing us?
Yeah, I wish that they did more online stuff like the RuPaulDragRace.com, where here is the full Snatch Game from that season. And only just to see the real product. And because when the judges are judging, and they're judging on something we didn't see, it makes it confusing.
We're easily confused. We're not very
And prone to
bright.
wandering. Keep your doors locked is what I'm saying.
Yeah, this is what I've got. Bonnie bombed. Terrace, no. Page 3, no. L, no. Celexa, me, e.
So no, is what you're saying.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Shameful.
Bones had one funny joke.
It's the first season, 7 seasons of Drag Race UK, and they're finally disappointing me.
What is this, Canada's Drag Race? What is going on here? Why does this feeling of disappointment that has come over our booties? Speaking of disappointment, I'm really disappointed that Jorge didn't get us any.
He did. Jorge, where are our cocktails? Oh, what were you doing out there? But here.
That's a big stick you have, Jorge.
Yeah. Well, it's been snowing. Why? You're out there without your shirt on? No, I know. No, I know you never wear pants. It's just the shirt surprises me.
Yeah, you could cut glass with those things.
Thank you, Jorge.
Thank you, Jorge. Sorry about your innie.
Ooh, well, that'll solve it.
Ugh.
Regardless of how badly everyone did, Bones was the high water mark. She was first out of the gate, and it never got better than that. So, well done for Bones.
Yeah, that's a surprising win from Miss Bones. I didn't know she could read.
And then it was time for the Maxi Challenge Snatch Game. But the twist was that it was a dating show. What did they call it? Snatch Game of...
Snatch me out.
Snatch Me Out, yeah.
If you snatch me out, we're going to have some words. You leave me out
Is that
alone.
a British show? Snatch, like something me out? Ask me out? I don't know. I didn't know what they were spoofing, if anything, but what it was the
general.
queens all had to do their celebrity impersonations while trying to impress a bachelor. And some of the queens didn't mind. They didn't care. This was new to everyone.
Yeah.
They hadn't been told this ahead of time. But a couple of the queens, like Page 3, was really worried that this would affect her idea for Snatch Game.
Which I was not buying for 1 second. It should not make a difference whether it's Snatch Game of Love, Snatch Me Out, Snatch My Wig.
Yeah.
You're still doing a character.
I don't think Paige was prepared.
I was not buying this.
And without much ado or fanfare, it was on to Snatch Me Outside. And
Just Snatch Me Out.
Snatch Me Out? Oh.
Snatch Me Outside would be that Catch Me Outside.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was, but no.
That's an American reference.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Snatch Me Out sounds
Snatch
rude.
Me Out.
Even ruder now that it's just that.
Show us your snatch. That's not what it's called.
No. As I say, I was worried that this was going to be too far of a departure from the game show construct, but it actually wasn't. It was more or less Snatch Game with an extra host, and they were all sitting in a line as opposed to in tiers.
Yeah, I think they just didn't have any contestants. So they're like, well, we have this Jordan North, Radio 1 DJ, someone I had no idea who
No,
it was.
I'd never heard of him. Yeah.
But we couldn't find another competitor, so we just lined them all up and we pretended that we were doing this.
Yeah, because people in radio are always free. What did you think of the celebrity impersonations?
Well, I was excited when I heard that Katrin was going to do Bonnie Tyler. Welsh songstress Bonnie Tyler.
Yeah.
Then I was immediately concerned that she only had one joke.
One
she was
joke.
Just gonna. She turned around and was like, "Oh no, this is all we're gonna get."
She's just gonna parody her own song.
Turn around and I enjoyed Katrin, except I think a lot of it was lost on me because as much as I love Bonnie Tyler, I know nothing about her. My only reference to her is her videos. That is it. I don't think I've ever heard her do an interview. I've certainly never seen her do a Jaffa Cake ad, which seemed to feature very heavily in Katrin's impersonation.
I think it's just Jaffa Cakes in general. Do you like Jaffa Cakes?
No.
I
Chocolate
don't
and orange
either. I hate chocolate and orange. It's so British.
Take your Terry's chocolate orange and shove it in your crooked teeth.
Yeah.
Your teeth look like that because I punched you in the face because you're giving me a chocolate orange again. Page 3's Alexa, I think, was a funnier idea than her Charlotte Tilbury. Is that
Yeah,
what it is?
her option was Charlotte Tilbury, which I thought would have been funnier because it's easy to make fun of
Rich white
unnecessary
lady.
people. Yeah.
But I just thought that she had an idea. She didn't think it through. She let herself be thrown off by the not doing the regular Snatch Game. And it just...
Her idea was to do
funny.
Alexa as a scouse woman, which in of itself would have been hilarious if she'd done that. But she started off, she'd hit her phone and go beep bop or whatever. And she made that. I would have pre-recorded that sound so I could just hit it every time before I talked. But she didn't think that far ahead. I feel like she felt a scouse Alexa would be so funny that it would just write itself.
But if she'd been fighting back anytime there was a question asked, she's like, why are you talking to me? Why are you asking me? Why are you always bothering me? Or just give the worst answers ever.
Yeah. She could have been just the most indignant person and it would have been hilarious.
Yeah, and it was like, oh, why are you asking me again?
Yeah.
It's like, so-and-so's been asking me how to make a bomb. I'm very distracted by that. Is there just one Alexa for the entire world? That would have been hilarious.
So funny. So
You're like,
funny.
oh, I'm very distracted by this. Sorry, Vladimir Putin is asking me something.
We're already coming up with better ideas than Page 3 had for this. So.
Thumbs down. 2 thumbs down. Yeah. Speaking of thumbs down.
Oh, yes.
Tyrus decided that she was going to do...
this was terrible.
A character called Precious from a one season long sketch show from 2010 come fly with me, or fly away, or
something, whatever
get
it
the
was.
fly out of my face.
Yeah.
The fly in my face. Which was confusing to me until I realized, it's Matt Lucas doing blackface.
2010.
Even in 2010, it's not like blackface was okay back in 2010.
No.
But the Brits seem to have a little more casual
regard for it, I guess.
attitude
I don't
towards it.
know.
I mean, there was a lot of blackface and yellowface and, different colours of faces in Little Britain. So I was like, okay. But she just did the character. Tavis just kind of did the character.
Short of that, it was nothing. You made a great point saying...
I always make a great point.
Well, you said that she should have done blackface.
Well, she started off... I thought it was very funny just making a comment about, representation for white actors. I'm like, oh, okay, so you're going to play this character as yourself, aware that you're doing blackface, which would be hilarious.
Yeah.
And if she'd done it in very offensive blackface...
extremely offensive blackface.
Just
like
do
Al
blackface.
Jolson, white
Yes.
lips, blackface.
Something.
I think that the character would have been much more impactful. Especially Terrace doing it to show us the lucridity of it all. But no.
No, just straight up doing the character and doing her catchphrases. And it lost steam almost immediately.
Almost immediately. Yeah. And you could see with Terrace that she felt that it was going nowhere fast.
Ugh.
Yeah, bless.
Woof.
Next up was Ms. Clyde, Bonnie Ann to be precise. And when she was telling Rue during the walkthrough that she was doing Cher, and why she was doing Cher, saying, well, whenever I say Cher, it sounds like I'm saying chair, so I thought I'd do chair. I was worried.
I thought it was the stupidest idea I'd ever heard.
There was no justification for this
weak.
at all.
That is, you are hanging a lot on a very weak premise.
But she prepared it.
It was immediately funny.
She had every furniture reference ready to go. She took everything that she could possibly talk about, Cher about, and gave it a furniture spin. It was so funny.
It was so
everything. Every time
stupid.
Rue came back to her, she had something to say, a pun, and hilarious. And then her makeup and hair too. Like, she couldn't have looked any less like Cher, but she looked so stupid. And then she was so stupid. It was the best. If she hadn't been on this show, I don't know if I could have watched this.
Yeah, if she was just doing a straight up Cher, I'd be like, okay, that was an okay Cher impersonation. But because she was doing Cher, I mean, you could barely see the
chair.
The
Every
visual
once in a while,
joke
she
of the
moved
chair.
a couple away and you saw
was
it.
Fine.
But the way the podium was in front of her, you didn't really see it.
But we didn't really need that because everything she said was just so
in the worst Cher
dumb.
accent ever.
So dumb.
Yeah.
RuPaul was laughing her tits off and just I just couldn't wait for it to get back to Bonnie.
I know.
No,
it
more
was
of
the
this,
Bonnie
more of
and
this.
Clyde show for sure. Yeah, well done, Bonnie.
Table and cheer.
Oh, the rocking chair Hall of Fame.
Dancing with the stairs. Speaking of gorgeous,
Yes.
Bones was not. Bones was very much not gorgeous.
Such a shame. I feel like Bones had worked so hard to make some great strides in the contest, only to drop the ball here.
Yeah, she really psyched herself out. She psyched herself out ahead of time.
Yeah.
And then she picked a dumb character. She picked Liam Gallagher, which is fine, but...
Antagonistic, negative people are hard to do in a give and take improv scenario unless you know how to do it. She did not.
She did not.
Rue had to pimp her lines, gave her some lines that would relate to the character, and it was awful.
It was very hard to watch.
Yeah.
Bones had a second choice when Rue did the walkthrough, which was Severus Snape, which I thought would have been a much funnier choice.
Way more opportunity to be hilarious.
But Rue made the mistake of saying, Liam sounds funny, and Bones, of course, isn't stupid. She's like, well, Rue thinks that's funny, so I'm going to do it, and I'm going to do it in the least funny way possible.
Yeah.
Very hard to watch.
Yes. Bless.
It's like you doing sit-ups.
It's like she got... I don't do sit-ups.
I know. Because it's so hard to watch.
Next we had Celexa Dixon doing a Doctor Who character that I was not familiar with because I don't watch Doctor Who.
Gasp.
I've never seen any of Doctor
Gasp.
Who. I have no interest in seeing any of Doctor Who. And this reminded me more...
I am going to storm out. How dare you?
This is not my thing. Yeah, this was a weird... I couldn't tell if she was doing a character from Hellraiser or what it was, but it was intriguing to look at because it was just a stretched out sheet of skin with eyes and a mouth. And for all the effort that it took to make that, I was impressed, but she could have done anything with it because there really wasn't, 4,000 years old. Okay.
Yeah, that's a lot of
There
history.
was never any skin jokes. Like, there could have been all sorts of skin puns and stuff, and there was nothing.
Yeah, she never took it past the obvious. She's like, I'm doing this character. It's like, okay, what are you doing with it? This character.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay. So she made some funny noises with her lips, and she was trying to be her usual saucy, dirty, Select's Addiction self. I did know who the character was, because I do have excellent taste in television, so I have seen most of these episodes. So I got the reference. I thought it was fun. I just wanted a little more. It just didn't go that extra step to be a fully formed character.
Last on the panel, but certainly not least in any regard, was Elle Vosk as Bad Girl Jojo Siwa. And I have never seen this iteration of Jojo. But she sounded like her. I never heard Elle's accent at all. The look was very extreme, and she made it look very commonplace, and she was actually quite funny.
She was tremendously funny. The character was hilarious, which was very smart because she didn't have a lot of jokes.
No.
But it didn't matter because she was still really funny because
Yeah.
she was so in the character and in the pocket.
Well, to be that positive as a bad girl is just hilarious in of itself. She
Just
just couldn't have
clueless.
been a more friendly bad girl.
I thought she nailed this. I thought it was hilarious all the way through. She stayed in character all the way through.
Yeah.
Her giant teeth never fell out.
Never. And
Very impressive.
Yeah, very impressive. That's probably what helped her with the accent, too.
And there were moments where she was not really saying anything. And
Yeah.
it was still hilarious.
Yeah. Thank God for Bonnie and Clyde and Elle Vosk and a little Catherine Feelings.
A little Catherine Felix,
Yeah, but if it weren't for those two, for sure, this would have been a hell of a thing to try and watch.
It was a bit of a stinker.
Yeah.
I didn't mind this format. I didn't understand why there were rounds. I didn't understand why lights were being turned on.
No.
All of those references were just going right over my pointy little head.
Yeah, yeah.
So that I
but
didn't
still,
really care about.
It wasn't Canada's Drag Race. And then it was time for the runway. I do need to make a point of saying I think this is the best Rouge looked
Gorgeous.
in a long time on all the franchises.
Absolutely gorgeous.
That silver blonde wig was stunning. The silver dress itself was gorgeous. She looked great.
The nudes matched her skin tone
beautifully.
perfectly.
Yeah.
Perfectly. This nude is confusing.
It's leopard print.
Oh.
Category is something ho-ho.
Ho-ho holidays.
Ho-ho holidays.
Christmas couture, holidays, ho-ho-hos. Depending on where you like. Do you like your hose before the holidays or after?
Usually right in the middle.
Depends on what I got in my stocking.
First down the runway was Little Elle Vosk looking all sorts of Christmassy ho-ho. I love this. I thought this was a cute little outfit. It was a simple little dress that she festooned appropriately. And she looked like a little pinup doll. It was gorgeous. So Fingerdoo for Elle.
Prettiest, tackiest Christmas present ever.
Ever.
A giant cane. I thought you would like the cane. Select's Addiction was up next. Her cute little blue gown with her tits out. And
Yeah.
a
The thing I
classic
missed
Select's boobs.
was that she had, because she said it's breakfast at Tiffany's meets, and it's like, what about this is breakfast at Tiffany's? Well, not only did she have a little Tiffany's box, but in her hood, there were all sorts of Tiffany boxes, like a Christmas sack, so I just didn't notice it.
I think she thinks that breakfast at Tiffany's means that you can go to the cafe at Tiffany's and eat breakfast there.
While you try on jewelry.
I don't think she got the movie reference.
No. Bless her heart. She probably doesn't even know there is a movie.
No. If she didn't have giant tits in it, then she's like, no, I'm not interested.
I don't know. Yeah.
I don't know.
Next down the runway, Bonnie and Clyde. This was a good week for Bonnie. She looked stunning. My only critique about this dress is I wish there had been more dress. It just stopped at the hips. I wish there had been, even if it had been like a sheer fabric or something, just to give us a dress silhouette. Because she had the hip knot and there was another sleeve thing or something that draped, but we still saw her
Down below's?
yeah, her Secret Santa.
I mean, she did have some nice sleeves.
Yeah.
Just, wave around. That was fun. But and I love the way it fit her beautifully.
Yeah.
It just clung to her curves.
Yeah.
But it was when she turned around, I'm like, oh yeah, that's just
yeah. We just need some skirt there.
Yeah,
but I still gave her a Fingerdoo because it was delish.
Just don't sit down on any cold poles or you might stick to them.
Yeah, well, don't sit on a pole. Don't sit on a pole. You slide on a pole. It's different.
She's not going to slide on anything.
No, not with those thighs.
She's going to stick right to it.
Yeah.
Terrace Mongardi was up next, and she was a wintry Vegas
This is the most
showgirl.
beautiful she's been all season.
Gorgeous.
Yeah, her makeup was right. The outfit was all right. It wasn't.
I wanted to give it a little
Yeah,
to the fur because it just looked like it was on slightly crooked, or she sat on it, or someone punched
something
her in the
happened.
hip.
Yeah,
Something.
or she needed to come out for she took it out of the box that it shipped
Just
in.
needed
Yeah, it just needed something. But I totally gave her a Fingerdoo. She looked fantastic.
She looked fantastic.
Well done, Terrace.
She finally found her makeup.
Page 3 was next, and she was sexy latex nutcracker, which is how you want your nutcrackers. Your nutcrackers in latex. This was a cute outfit. But I had a problem with the wig, hat, mustache combo because all of that converged right around her face and it made it impossible to see her makeup. Plus,
your face.
her makeup was very white to match the hair that she had on. And I wish she'd had some eyelashes, maybe even in blue or something, just to define her eyes because all of that distracted from the face. I still gave her a Fingerdoo because she looked spectacular, but if I'm going to nitpick, I would have rethought the size of that mustache.
Pick those knits?
Yeah.
I thought it was fun because it was something. I mean, she was still practically naked, which is very on brand.
Yeah.
But it was a different kind of half naked.
Yeah.
Than we've been used to seeing from page 3. So I thoroughly enjoyed this outfit. I thought it was very sexy, and I went looking for some nuts to be cracked.
Oh?
I didn't find any.
No. Did you bring your own?
No. Some Filberts. There's just a guy called Filbert. Bones was up next, serving us a lovely green gown that was created by her sister Dee Delicious.
Yes.
She claimed she was Mrs. Claus, just waiting at home for Santa to come back home, but I was getting more like Madam of the Second Best Little Whorehouse in Texas on Christmas Eve.
Or the best little whorehouse at the North Pole. Something.
Is there more than one whorehouse at the North Pole?
Well, even if there isn't, you'd want to still sell it. So it's the best. It's not very good, but it's the only one.
But it's all right. It's your only option. This is your only option, whorehouse.
Yeah.
That's what you want. Last whorehouse for 300 miles.
Yeah.
Get your oils checked. I was going to make a dipstick comment, but that's too dirty for your channel.
Yeah. Yeah, draw the line somewhere.
What did you think of this outfit?
I didn't dislike this outfit, but I realized something that has been bothering me with Bones' drag. She looks way older in drag.
Yes.
And this because she was doing like a Mrs. Claus look, really drove it home.
Yeah.
But she looked fantastic. She had on the most fabric I think anyone's worn on Drag Race this season, and I totally gave her a Fingerdoo. Yeah.
Last and slightly least, Katrin Feelings came down as another nutcracker.
Yeah.
This
Much
was
more
a little-
traditional.
Much more traditional, much more camp.
I didn't dislike this look. I just think after seeing it done in latex, it made it...
It made it look a little cheap.
Yeah. But I preferred Katrin's entire look over Paige's because you could see her face. She had some really fun makeup on. The wig was nice. The hat didn't shade her face. So, it's just preference. But I still gave her a Fingerdoo. Yeah, good job.
Generous with your fingers.
Well, it's Christmas. And then it was time for the judges' critiques. But there really didn't seem to be much critiques. They literally just said, Tavis, you're safe. Bonnie, you won.
I mean, they had some good feedback for some of the queens.
Yeah.
The guest judge, Susan Wokoma.
She was so much fun.
She had she was feeling some sort of way about Taris's character choice, which I totally understand.
Yes.
And she's like, are we reclaiming this? Are we not? And she sort of pointed out a lot of stuff that we picked up on. It's good start, and then it just... You just did a racist caricature.
Yeah.
But then you didn't do anything with it, so it just seemed like a racist caricature.
Yeah. Bless. the ones that landed in the bottom this week were Bones.
Fair. Yeah, absolutely.
But the one that surprised me was page 3. Now, again, fair. She bit some hard biscuits in that Snatch Game. But
Scotty.
But I both of these queens being in the bottom, this is also Bones' second time being in the bottom.
Yeah.
I just expected them to stand out more, but they are in the wrong way. And this was really an interesting lip sync too, because they clearly have known each other a long time. There was a point in this season where it became very clear that they had a falling out of some kind. And maybe it was around page 3 teaching Bones all the ropes and then Bones going out and doing the ropes on her own.
Yeah.
I don't know. But either way, this is where the rubber met the road for these two. They were both up to lip sync for their lives.
They got to lip sync to Soft Cell's Tainted Love.
Excellent song.
Excellent song.
Excellent song.
Great lip sync song.
Yeah. I was underwhelmed.
She was a bit underwhelmed. I was enjoying.
They had a couple of
Paige's
moments
legs.
when they both did those hits at the same time. Yeah, Paige's legs go right up to her chin and continue past that. And again, I'm going to call out this wig mustache combo. It really hit her face. I couldn't really see what she was doing as far as the lip sync went. It was just an unfortunate melange.
Yeah, I mean, she took the hat off immediately, which was good.
Yeah.
But then you still couldn't see her face.
No.
And Paige has such an enormous mouth when she's in drag.
Yeah.
It's such a good mouth for lip syncing, and she couldn't use any of that. So really, we just got her spectacular legs strutting across the stage back and forth, which I loved. I could watch that all night.
Yeah.
She's so graceful and fun to watch.
Yeah. But I also was impressed with Bones because like she was really emoting. Like she took the more somber route with this song.
But Bones was connecting with the judges. She was looking at them. You could see her face. So
she was laser focused. Yeah.
It was not much of a surprise, although I was slightly sad that when all was said and done, it was Bones who got to Shantae, and poor little page 3 had to sashay away.
I'm still shocked. I'm just shocked that both of them were up for elimination at this stage. Like this seems to be like more of a 5 queens, 4 queens type of thing. But
I really enjoyed Paige on this season.
Yeah.
I just think that we've kind of seen everything she was going to show us.
Yeah, there wasn't much more. She certainly wasn't going to change up her runway.
Yeah. She wasn't bringing us a lot of different looks. She's very good at what she does.
And they've done the Rusical, they've done the girl group. There's not going to be another singing really opportunity for her. So what more could she do?
Yeah.
Yeah. And she got her badge. So yeah, now's the time. Bow out while you're on top. Yeah. Which she did. Bless her heart.
Bless her heart.
And there you go,
There you
episode
go.
7. Yeah. Well, as I say, I think I was sorry to see Paige go. I was sorry to see Bones at the bottom. I would have put Terrace down there.
I would have put Tavis down there.
Yeah.
I think her runway might have saved her.
It was pretty good, yeah.
And Rue also likes it when the queens are clearly listening to the feedback and changing things up that the judges want. So I think that may have kept her in this week, or maybe they just took pity on her for picking such a terrible choice of character.
Yeah. Or they just don't like Paige and Bones.
Or they just don't like Paige and Bones.
Who knows?
Or RuPaul is just incredibly racist.
Yeah.
Didn't like the white queens.
What about you? Do you think the right queen went home? Were you happy to see Paige and Bones be at the bottom? Or who would you have put down there? Let me know in the comments down below. While you're down there, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. And subscribe to my... I had to take a minute to remember. It's been so long
all
since
the things.
Subscribe to my channel if you haven't. These are the best ways to support the Fingerdoo review. Of course, leaving a comment down below is also a great way. While you're down there, check out my links for my OG PayPal account where you can leave a tip or do, my Patreon page where the Fingerdoo family meet twice a month for live chats, and my Redbubble store where you can get fabulous Wilma, Fingerdoo, merchandise. And for this Christmas season, we have this fabulous drawing from Lar de Souza, the White Christmas number Sisters.
We're gorgeous.
Yeah, we look great. Yeah, that's a good one. Thanks for joining.
Thanks for having.
And until next time, miss us! Mwah! Seriously.
Seriously.
Oh, festive.
Tavis really dodged a bullet this week. I really think she did.
Yeah, but also I can see improvement with Terrace as well. I don't feel like Paige and Bones are going to do much elevating of their drag. They're pretty much
locked
into where they are. So, yeah, and if that's all that Paige brought, I don't think we're going to miss anything from the runways from her. The one queen I'm still a little sorry that left, as far as the runways are concerned, is Chai T. Grande.
And Sally TM, I would have loved to
Sally
see more of those
TM, I'm
looks.
so upset she's gone. I'm so upset.
It's very...
I had her pegged as a weirdo winner.
I would have loved to have seen what Sally did with
For Snatch Game. Oh, no
Because it would have been
kidding.
obtuse. It would have been weird. It would have been fun no matter what it was.
Yeah,
Even
I
if
need
it was
to
a
follow
train
her on
wreck.
Instagram. I'm sure she's posted it.
I think a Sally TM train wreck would have been a lot more fun to watch
Much
than
funner, yes.
the Page 3 train wreck.
Yeah.
It would have been akin to the...
Nobody's train wreck is better than Lexi
Love. Lexi Love slowly losing her mind as Gilbert Gottfried. It's still one of my favorite Snatch Game non-performances.
And I thought she was still doing the voice. No, that's just her voice. That's what made it more delicious. Oh, I love a train wreck. It's fun to hang out with you.